So, you know, we were just talking about it now, and I thought it would be really nice to put this on TV so people see this, because I know a lot of people get misconceptions watching this reality shows, and I know for a fact I'm not the real world. So here, we're going to show you what the real world's all about. And no. Bravo!
Okay.
Bravo! Eden is about to try on his first piece because he's getting excited because it's starting to seem like it's turning out to be something. It's only been sewing. All right, let's see. Let's get this together here.
Okay.
All right, now, put yourself in it. And of course, it's got a hoodie, so it's not. So you got one side made. Yeah. You just sewed one.
Is it gonna be this one?
Huh?
This one, right? Oh yeah.
It is definitely different.
So it's gonna be like this?
Yeah. Yes. The blue's on the outside.
Ooh,
Ooh, I love it. I love it. You know what's funny? Mistakes are usually the best things that happen because it actually makes your design better. I've had so many students sew it wrong, and it actually was a better design.
yes,
choice.
yeah, like the mistake when we didn't really have enough
Of the-
fabric
Right.
of the fabric
Oh,
for the
yeah.
thing, and then it came out looking better because we had to use a different kind that made it look nice. Yeah, let me.
And because of her mistake, she ended up with a different color, and it actually made the jacket
The
look better.
stripes.
The white here.
Oh yeah.
See, because of what happened to
We didn't have enough fabric, so we used a different kind.
Is this
and
gonna
it
be
makes it look
cool?
thinner.
Yes, I mean, look at the
Miss
back
Tina.
now.
Miss Tina, it's gonna be flipping.
We have a fan club going on Facebook. So, and they have all these likes. So they're all going, you know, they've been like, they want to know, how many likes did I get? Side, yes. Do the same thing as you did here on the other side.
Okay.
You backstitched? Go right up to the edge.
Okay.
Right when these guys meet,
So that
you need to go right up to where this meets.
I'm 10 years old, and I've been wanting to do this since I was like 4 years old, and I'm finally getting to do it. And this is a hoodie, and it is in this concept board, like the sand is this color, and then like the ocean's the turquoise. And it's kind of like what I'm wearing now, that's what I wanted to make, and then I have a hood that I'm going to be attaching to it. And this is the hood that's going to be connected to the hoodie.
Is it lined with the color? It's lined with
Yes.
the blue. So your ground color, which is always your body color, ground, and it's lined in a different color. So it's a two-tone color hoodie.
And the real one is going to be like, the beige is going to be like lime green, and then the blue is going to be a print.
And that's another concept board, and that's a surprise.
Yes.
So, Jaden, you are excited.
Yes.
And today, Jaden just sewed part of another piece of his hoodie.
Yes.
And what did you feel when you sewed that, the side seam?
It's coming together now. It's starting to look like a real outfit as it did before. Before it was just like a poncho kind of, and now I'm starting to sew the side seam, so now it's like a real shirt.
How did it make you feel?
Accomplished.
You've been watching the Project Runway, right?
hmm
How many years have you watched this, or did you just start after you started taking my class?
No, I've watched it before. I don't know how long though.
But you were watching it. So you were one of those kids that I call the Project Runway generation. So now it's like a whole generation. Do you think it's because of this fashion show, or was it always something you wanted to do even before you saw the show?
Before I saw the show.
So it's something you're born with. That means we're having a new generation of fashionies, fashion designers, and it looks like we're going to be needing them. The industry has changed a lot. A lot of businesses have gone overseas, and we need these kids. And they're all making one of a kind. They're going to change the history of fashion. So, Jaden, what else do you want to tell the public about you? I hear you're very talented besides just drawing and...
Yes, I've been in a lot of plays. I've had lead roles, my own songs. I'm very creative all the time. I like to cook. I like a lot of different artistic things. And sometimes I took a cake decorating class, and I made one at home for my uncle for his birthday. And it was really cool.
Oh my God. See, don't you just, doesn't it just drive you crazy? This show I want to influence not just the kids. I want it to influence adults. I think adults who have probably held back, or maybe their parents were always told them, no, you can't do that because art is considered what you call a hobby. Well, my dad tried to do that to me. You know, my mom supported me, but my dad was he was the artist. He said, oh, that's just a hobby, because he could draw. But I said, no, I'm not going to be this starving artist. I'm going to go into fashion industry, and I'm going to get a job, and I'm going to earn money. So, but it was a tough battle to try to convince him to even pay for RISD, because it's gotten very expensive. But I feel that these kids that really want to be fashion designers, if I knew that there was a class like this back when I was your age, actually 4 years old too, I would have taken it. But because of the fact there wasn't anything out there, and I know that I'm one of you, I'm just an older version of you, I said, why not? Why should I have already a retired designer back in like 2000? Why should I take my knowledge and to my grave? So I decided to create this curriculum, infuse it with Montessori principles, and see if it works. Do you think it works?
Yes.
Are you learning something?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, your outfit shows whether I'm doing a good job or not. You know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's beautiful, your top. And the mistake? Mistakes always turn out to be actually a design benefit. And that's why we don't call it mistakes. We call it part of the creative process. And what's your next project?
Is the art project. And I like anchors, so I want to paint an anchor on a shirt or like a hoodie or something. And it's going to be out of like neon colors. And it's going to be in like that, in the area over there, like the ocean themes.
Oh, see, they don't see that yet, but they will. We don't really share too much of our concept boards, because I used to be a fashion analyst and in the 90s, and that's what the 90% of the fashion industry used to pay me to predict and do the forecasting of trends. So all my students here are actually getting trend boards that are 2 years ahead of the U.S. fashion industry time. And now I've seen that the 2 years has even gone further into maybe 3 to 4, especially in New England. You're kind of 4 years behind the trends in Europe. And I've lived in 20 years. I just came back to the U.S. 3 years ago, so I'm pretty much knowing what's going on there at all times. So you're lucky to be able to come in here and see things that no one else out there is ever going to see. And you get to see them beforehand, before anyone else does. And you get to create whatever you choose. I think I do enough concept boards, right? Because there's plenty of trends out there right now. Well, thank you, Jaden.
Thank you.
We're going to see you. These fans, what do you want to tell your fans? You want a fan club. They're going to be following you.
Yes.
This is just this beginning, you know? So a lot of likes on Facebook, I see.
Yes.
Are you happy about that?
Yes.
Oh, so follow us on Facebook under Tina B. Melo, Melo International, Gallery United. We have a main website. It's Melo International, and we have a big event coming up, which I'm sure you're going to see that too. We're going to be airing it soon. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Bye. Tell us. T. Usually the kids are saying, no, not yet.
And Tina's gonna interview me, yay.
Okay, so.
Don't I look fresh?
You look so French. I think we're definitely going to have to put you on the fashion show with you. Look so perfect in berets. I mean, it just looks so awesome. You definitely look French. So, how long have you wanted to be a fashion designer?
4.5.
And you are actually about to accomplish something that no one else has ever done. You know that? You're how old? Tell the audience how old you are. Your full name.
I am 9 years old. My name is Taina Gonzalez. My middle name is Amarellis. Yeah, you said tell my full name, so I gave him my
Well,
full
okay.
name.
Yeah, that's an interesting middle name. Okay. And what is your
It's
first...
actually the name of a flower.
It is?
Yeah.
Is that what you found out?
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually had the flower in my
Is that why you're holding this flower here?
I used to have a flower that was the amaryllis flower.
Oh, I have never seen them. What do they look like?
They're like they come in different colors.
Mm-hmm.
The one I had was the red one,
Uh-huh.
and I realized we used to put it. It used to be in my room, and they moved it down to the basement, and I used to water it, and then sometimes it would bloom really pretty, but when I forgot to do it, the leaves really like didn't die.
Oh my God.
I know, they just didn't.
Well, actually, I would love to see this flower. I have no idea what it looks like, but it sounds beautiful. Guess what? I would like to tell the audience exactly what you're making, but I want you to tell them what, in your own words, what you're actually designing, what your first piece ever.
The first piece I'm ever making in this project is my jacket, my own jacket that it was supposed to be like the first one, like the proto or something like that.
Yeah, the proto.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the proto, but it came out looking really good that we made it the actual real one. So
That's a major accomplishment for a 9-year-old, especially when it's a tailored jacket. You know, tailored jackets don't usually come out the first time okay, but
it came out the first time more than okay.
More than okay. Did you hear that? And what did you just sew on today? Your sleeve. You just sewed a sleeve on for the first time. Oh, well, you have to take the pins out. You could try it. What? Take the pins out. Okay, she wants to show you. This is her first armhole.
So this is.
There's a pin in
I
there.
did my first armhole today, and this is my jacket. So Tina, which is something that she usually teaches everybody, is that you could actually learn by mistakes. So this actually was a mistake here because we forgot about this piece, and we didn't have enough fabric. So we found a different piece, and apparently it looks better this way. Because not everything's supposed to be the same. Doesn't come out right. And that's my jacket.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I think it's starting to look beautiful. We still have another sleeve, a collar, a placket. We have to figure out how to close it. And you're going to be wearing it in the fashion show. And it's a not fashion show. I don't do runway fashion shows. Whenever I hear fashion show, I cringe. What we're doing is dancing, singing, music.
And we dance to the music and we put it all together.
That's right. And you guys are all putting it together with me, right? You have a part. So what song are you get to pick your own songs, your own dance. What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to do the song Am I Wrong with another girl that I know. Anyway, so she's gonna be doing another song with me.
Allegra.
Allegra's gonna be doing the song.
Which is our 5-year-old designer.
Which is our 5-year-old.
And you haven't met her yet, have you?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Allegra. Yeah.
It's a 5-year-old who's doing a really good job. Actually, I think it's like really pretty, and that's what I'm gonna be doing it with.
That's a nice compliment to give to a 5-year-old, huh?
Well, it's true.
It's true. She's doing and she's only in pre-K. She's not even in kindergarten yet.
She's in pre-K?
Yeah, she's in pre-K.
Oh, yeah, because she's 5.
Yeah, she's in pre-K. Can you imagine? But look at you. You've accomplished a lot. What does it make you feel? You're the first 9-year-old on this entire planet that's ever made your own pattern for a tailored jacket. So how does that make you feel? I mean, this is a major accomplishment. I mean, What do you think I said?
Too hard is not a word that you should be saying because you can do stuff. Even if you think it's too hard, it's not always too hard.
Right. It's just a matter of, you just got to try it, right?
Try
Have no
fear.
Have no fear.
Because